Yep.
Welcome everyone to the Week 9 recap show of the Jacked Up Fantasy Football League. Joining me this week is the one and only and two-time champ of this league, Bob Toth. How you doing, Bob?
Good. How you been, Val?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great.
Thanks
Of
for having me. Hey,
course, man. I think this is the first time I've ever had you on, so glad
it is. Yeah.
because I used to do these all the time before you joined the league, and then my kid was born, and then life got
Yeah.
busy, man. I never had time for this shit. But thanks for joining, man. It's good to see
Yep.
you. Sorry I missed you in Cleveland. Before we get into last week and we look into this week, can you see my screen or no? What are you
I can
seeing?
see. I see my street cred.
Street cred. Okay, very
Yep.
important to start off with this because you're the first guy that actually won a championship in the first I don't know, 3, 4 guys I've had on. They never even made it to the actual championship game. They have zero finals appearances. So here's your street
Oh,
cred, 10 years in the league, pretty good career record, 76 and 60, two championships back to back, 2019,
yep.
2020, finals appearances, 2-1. I put a little asterisk there. So before, let me just so I can see you, man. I want people to see you when we're recording this. Can you elaborate on that asterisk as to why you're not 3-0 and why you're 2-1? I don't
I
want to
was
I don't want to steal your thunder here.
I was gonna go here if you didn't do it. So I'm
Go
glad that
for it.
you gave me this opportunity. I lost last year, and I would have beaten you had you not fucking went all Moneyball. We were just talking about your boy D Podesta.
Di
He went
Podesta,
all
yeah.
yeah, he went all Moneyball. I think he benched McLaurin and somebody else.
Jared Goff. Yep.
Goff, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, it's under 40 degrees, coming from a West Coast night game. All this overthinking, and you're still doing that shit
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I
You've
know.
admitted that a
It's
couple of
hard.
weeks.
It's hard to get away from that. I lost 2 games this year because of analytics, so I need to start just, I need to
Yeah.
do what the Browns are doing, clean house, get rid of these guys, and just start over. But
Well,
yeah,
play your
so
best guys. Play
but
your
but
best guys. That's
yeah.
what you
So
do.
what people don't know is that you reached out to me the morning of the
Yep.
semifinals. Zach reached out to me. I think Rad reached out to me. Half the league reached out to me. They're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
And you guys couldn't convince me, man. Like I'm just, stubborn Serbian. And I'm sorry. I'm gonna publicly on record here say I'm sorry I
Okay.
cost you. You could have been undefeated 3-0 in championship games. And I'm sorry I cost you a championship.
And yeah, that was a bad one to lose too.
So sorry about that. Let's go back to your street cred. Obviously, like you said, two-time champ. Congrats. Not so great this year. 4-5, eighth
Well,
place.
all right.
Current winning streak. I mean, yeah, technically you're like one game out of the playoffs, but um, 127 points per game. Let me know if you agree. Puka Nakua in the second round, I think is a steal. He's a top 3 receiver. You got him in the second round as a steal. Ashton
Yeah.
Genty last week he did okay, but he really hasn't returned the capital of a first round draft pick. Agree or disagree?
I agree with that 100%. I was wondering who you were going to list, and that's who I would list for my best and worst. And yeah, Gianti, I don't know. He was the right pick at the time, though. I mean, everybody was saying he was going to be something. And he might be still, but not this year.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, rookie running backs. I mean, how many really work out? Right away. I
That's
guess
true.
Quinshawn, is doing okay, but like
Yeah.
not a first round pick in fantasy is my point. So
Yeah. It was, I probably should have went Nakua first.
first, yeah,
That
exactly.
would have been a smarter move. Yep.
I mean, were you surprised that he was still there in the second round?
Yeah, I was actually. Yeah.
Talk about
Especially the guys picking
analytics and
around
talk
me.
about over analyzing. I stayed away from the Rams because I was reading that Matthew Stafford can't even walk, his back's all fucked up. Guess what? He's leading the
Yeah.
fucking league in touchdowns, and their offense is cooking. So I stayed away
They
from
are.
him and the Rams for obvious wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Um, so real quick, man, you can't see the street cred, but rivals. Do you have a rival? Because I feel like you were very happy to see some of these guys leave because it made it easier for you to do well and compete. And I will tell you, I have an inside source that have told me that once those four guys left, who all had pretty good winning percentages and won multiple championships, you were licking your chops to basically like you're going to run this fucking league year in year out. So do you want to confirm or deny this source? Um,
I mean, I think I know who your source is, and he's full of shit. I did not say that. Really, the only person of the four that really concerned me, because when your source came back, he was not the same
he
guy.
was
So,
not the same guy. Yep.
um, you know, I lost to one guy in the championship, so he had a pretty good record.
Yeah.
The other guys didn't really concern me.
Okay.
So yeah, version one of your source, maybe I was a little worried, but
Okay. Well, you're 4-5, man. You're technically eighth place. So obviously you still anything can happen. It can go either way. But I gotta just ask you one question. How is it possible for you to lose on a bye week? 2 weeks ago,
Jake,
you lost. How is that even possible, man?
yeah, I was waiting for this too. Yeah, my defense scored -4, lost to Jake by less than 6, I think. So 3 losses, like the one to you, I scored second most points, lose. The one to Jake, less than 6, I think. And then who was the other one? I think it was Rad. I lost by like 5 points.
It-
And that was the game Nakua died like in the second quarter or something. So I've had like 3 games that should have went the other way. But yeah, Jake, that was awfully embarrassing. One of the funniest things on all of the shows that you've done is when you were talking about Jake with the magazine,
oh yeah,
reading a fantasy football magazine. I could see him like with his readers and
it was 6 hours before the draft,
yeah,
and
looking at shit that was written in April.
yeah, and
Yeah,
he had like a bowl of pretzels, bowl of chips, bowl of peanuts, and a Corona.
that's a
So
fantastic visual. Yeah,
interesting, interesting snacks there, man.
yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, it was pretty painful to lose to him. I knew I was going to catch some shit on that too, and
yeah,
deservedly so. You lose
you
to
lost to
Jake.
both of the Dragatinovics.
You know, you lose to Jake. Never wins. You lose to Jake. I mean, you beat yourself. Like that Cincinnati D pick was a bad pick, so
Well,
I deserve it.
you brought something up that I want to show the rest of the guys that I did not catch this. People don't probably look at the stats as much as I do, but I found something interesting. When you win, you fucking kill people. This is you this year.
Yeah,
So the 4 wins, you average win is 36 points a game.
yeah.
It's never close. Like it's always a blowout. And then what also struck me was um Kill Aziz Zoli, who I thought was going to be the worst team in the league. He has 3 losses this year, and the average losses are 4 points. He lost by less than the point one week, 1.5 points the other week, and like 2 points. So like 4 points. He could be whatever, 9-0, you know? So
Yeah, Zoli's got a good team. I mean, the Jerome Ford pick you called him out on, he kind of
yeah,
owned
fifth
that.
round.
I
He
sort
could
of
have
saw
had,
what he was
yeah, it
thinking there,
was,
but
I don't
yeah,
know what that was about.
pretty good team.
All right, so let's quickly look at last week before we turn the page to week 10. Um, I had a good week. I won, but you're the guest, so we're going to talk more about you. Let me just get to you real quick here. Project 2025, interesting new team name. For those of you that don't know, like there's always a reference to a certain individual in all your team names. You change your
This,
name at least what 5 times, 6 times,
this
depending
is the
on.
last year I'm doing that. All
Okay,
the people I was trolling with that are gone. So
okay.
yeah,
Um,
this is
all
it.
right. So last week you beat Dario, who has was 6-2, tied for first, and you beat him pretty easily. Like we just talked about
Yeah,
this. When you win, and obviously you lost Jaden Daniels, I think, for the year. That was a brutal injury.
that sucked.
Um,
Yeah,
Puka did his thing, and Aston Genti. I think my boy coming back last week, Brock Bowers, opened it up a little bit for the Raiders. Like tonight, we're recording this on the Thursday night. I think he's going to have another good game. I think Patrick Surtain is out again, so I think they can score some points against Denver. I don't think Denver's D is as good as they say it is. So
No, I don't
I
think
think
it
he's
is.
coming around. Maybe they in the bye week they reworked their offense because it looks like they were passing the ball more. He was getting more catches, kind of like what you envisioned you would get out of a first round guy in PPRs.
Yeah.
Catches, I mean, he's got the speed. So
I think he had a receiving touchdown last week
he
too.
did. Yeah, you're right. He did.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
again, good week. Baltimore's defense, obviously a great pick. You beat a hot team. You're 4-5. I mean, I hope that loss to Jake doesn't make a difference of you making the playoffs or not, because it would be a long off season for you, man.
Yeah, it would be terrible. I feel pretty good about the rest of the way though.
Okay.
That I need help at quarterback. I was looking to see any trade partners, but I don't know. I don't see a good fit.
The trade deadline's coming up, I think, next week, so you better
Yeah.
do something quickly. All right, so we had some technical difficulties, so we're on a time crunch here. We got about 10 minutes left.
Yep.
Let's look at the matchups this week because we are starting to get to that. Actually, before we do, sorry, let me look at the standings real quick because it is starting to get interesting, man. 5 weeks to go. We got, even the 3-6 team, someone like me, Michael, Matthew. I mean, at this point, when you're 3-6, Bob, you can tell me if you agree. You got to go at least 4-1 to get to 7-7 to have a chance, right?
Yeah, I agree.
You got to go 4-1. And these guys, like someone like you got a little more, margin for error. 3-2 might still do it for you. I think 4-1 and you're a lock. But again, everyone is playing each other, so like this is going to change a lot. But there's only 3 games separating first and last place, because both of the top teams lost, and now we got 3 teams tied at 6-3. So, um, anything that stands out to you about this? I mean, we talked about this offline. Is that like everyone's still really in it?
I think one of the best things you did was go to one division.
Yeah.
It's great. I mean, everyone's in it. I think it was last year, or the year before, where you had people who were 3-6 and in it, and other guys who were struggling to make the playoffs. Like you have the top heavy
Yep.
divisions where everyone's good. Here it's equal,
Yeah.
and
There's no complaining anymore.
3-6, you're still in it.
Yep.
You know, with six
This
people making it. So I
this
think
week's
it's
going to be a tough week. I'll just go to my game real quick. I have 4 of my starters on a bye.
yeah. I saw that. I looked at that. Holy shit! Everyone except one guy.
Yeah, so when I drafted, I did realize this, and I just want to get your thoughts real quick, like because it to me, I'd rather have all my guys for 13 out of the 14 regular seasons all playing together as opposed to worrying about bye weeks. And you got one week that I might have to chalk it up as a loss, but you never know. I mean, he could shit the bed. I'm playing Matt Avon. He may shit the bed this week, but do you agree? Like, would you rather just have all your studs on a bye one week and just get out of the way?
I do. And if you remember last year, I had Jalen Hurts,
Yep,
AJ Brown,
yep,
and Saquon, and you
yep.
were kind of busting my balls about it. And the argument you just gave is what I was thinking at the time. Like, all right, I'll maybe lose one week, but yeah, it's a good way to do it. And
And
you got 3 good guys there.
I tried to copy your formula. I tried to get Javante Williams from the Cowboys, and I was almost going to pick up Ferguson too. I was going to have like 4 Cowboys, and I figured any which way they score, I'm going to get points, which is kind of
That
like
was
your mindset. Like you
yeah.
got a running quarterback and Jalen Hurts who always scores. You got Saquon who's a stud, and you got AJ Brown. So like you were going to get points, even if someone has a
Hey,
bad.
Devontae Smith. I have
Oh,
AJ Brown.
Devontae. I'm sorry,
Yeah, I have
Devontae.
Devontae
Yeah,
Smith. Yeah,
so you're gonna get points either way. So I
yeah.
thought that was a good, but yeah, I'm projected to I'm a huge dog here, but I don't know, man. I have this guy's number. I beat him in the quarterfinals. I beat him in the regular season. I seem to always beat him, so Hopefully he lays an egg, man. But I need some help. I need Brock Bowers to do it either last week. I need Egbuka to go off. I need
Yeah, you
JJ.
need him.
I need a
Yeah.
lot of guys to go off, dude, to have a chance to.
JJ McCarthy, man, you need him to figure it out.
Well, he's my 1 week rental. So,
Yeah,
but let's go and look at your lineup real quick. Who do you play? You're playing Matthew.
yeah, Matthew. Yeah,
Wow, it's actually a close projection. I mean, not that you can only go by this, but
it's a coin flip by that. Yeah,
I'm actually going to this game. I got tickets to, I'm entertaining some realtors, the Buffalo Miami game. So I'll be watching this very closely. Do you have anybody from Miami? Oh, you got the Buffalo defense. Okay.
yeah, Buffalo D.
All
Yeah,
right. So I'll keep an eye on you, man. And of course you got
figure Tua likes to throw picks,
oh yeah.
so hoping that'll.
Yeah. That should be a good one. Ashton Genty, I think he's gonna have a good game tonight. Um, he's got a decent team, man, for a 3 and
It
6.
does. It does.
I think he's
And
just unlucky.
what sucks is I have AJ Brown and Saquon in another league, so it's one of those.
You're rooting.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm rooting for him and against him at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, I know Jets suck, but Brees Hall is still okay. Barkley, Goddard,
Yeah,
Montgomery. I mean, how is this guy 3 and 6? I don't get it.
he does have a good team. So I do not feel comfortable this week at all. Jordan Love, especially. I mean, I need a quarterback. I picked up Flacco, thinking, I don't know why not,
Well,
right?
he's on the bye week.
Yeah, but I'm not going to start him this week.
Oh, okay.
Jaden Daniels is done,
Okay.
so
So you
figure
just
Flacco's better than Daniels or Love moving forward.
love.
But
I
Daniels,
got you.
yeah,
Okay. Well, dude, if you lose, I hate to say it, but you guys are both be 4 and 6. And your playoff chances, whatever the odds, are going to go down. I never thought, this would be a close game, and I never really paid attention to his roster as much because he was having a hard time scoring points. There's a couple of games, man. Like the week I beat him, he had like 60 points. Like he had a couple of games where he just
yeah.
totally shit the bed. Like no one did anything. So, do you have a prediction?
I think it's going to be close. Um, I am not going to talk shit that I'm going to win this because he has Josh Allen. He has Barkley, who kind of went off. I think the last game he played, he went ape shit. AJ Brown is way overdue, so I could get smoked this week.
All right, and then I want to do something that as we're approaching the end of the season, I want to take a look at your schedule here just to see like how tough it really is.
Yeah, what did you
Um,
do? Randomize the last couple weeks?
Well, the computer does it because we don't have divisions. When we had divisions, it
Yeah.
was balanced. So it picks 3 more teams that you play twice, basically.
So I play Zoli, Michael, and
Due to
who's the
buys.
dude who
Yeah.
bides?
You actually have a pretty tough.
Yeah.
I mean, even looking at the schedule with Money Manziel, high flyers, you never know. I mean, he's not having a great year, but you never know. I mean, you actually have 5 tough games remaining.
Michael's always tough. Like
Yeah.
every time I play him, he's tough.
TNT is doing his thing,
Yeah.
just made a trade with his son. He wasn't giving up on making a trade. He just decided that he wasn't going to pull a fast one on us with that defense for Jalen Warren bullshit.
You got to get creative. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
where they got lazy on that one.
But he didn't even bother throwing in that defense or like, he just
Yeah.
like, what, we're going to make it, running back. And I think it was like tight end, receiver, whatever it was. But yeah, man, I hate to say it, but it's an uphill battle.
No, it's tough. Tony's always tough. He didn't ask me the people I respect or
Oh, the
whatever.
rivals. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
let's go to the standings.
Yeah. So
We only have a few more minutes. Who do you respect here? I know you don't respect me or my brother, so let's skip the 2 of us.
so Tony, I know you guys have a history or whatever, but Tony's
My boy, dude.
multiple
He's a brother, and just like my brother, we fight all the time. But I still love
multiple
TNT.
championships, and Michael is always tough. I
Yeah.
play him tough.
Well, Randy's won it twice. TNT has won it 4 times, but the
Yeah.
last couple of years he hasn't. He's been a 500 team, and so is Randy, 500. You've won it obviously twice, and that's it, man. Michael's won it once, and everyone else, the other 8 guys are all chasing their first win, man, first championship.
And then probably Rad, just simply because he beat me out on that stupid fucking thing we had to write up to join the league. His was better, got outvoted. So I was a year behind him.
uh, that's funny. I forgot about that. I can't believe you guys did that.
I
That
thought
was
you were
kind
going to bring that up. I thought
I
you were
was
going to
kind of
bring
well,
it up.
people
So
that we may get cut off here because our time is up, but we had one opening and we had Rad. Obviously, it was 10 years ago. Rad and Bob wanted to get in the league. They're on a waiting list, and I had them write an essay to basically tell us why we should,